Hi everyone, my name is Amy Gutierrez, and today I will be presenting step 4 of the Feminist Activist presentation titled Think Pink, Pay More. Table of contents, I have action project, research, implementation, and results and outcome. Pink tax, what is the pink tax? How does it affect society? So the pink tax can be described as products being marketed and priced at rates significantly higher simply because they are intended for women. The pink tax is a prime example of gender inequality. It is an issue that not only involves debates between gender equality and consumer rights, but also involves other aspects such as economic inequality, dictating consumer behaviors, and promoting stereotypical imagery. Some examples of the pink tax are grooming services, hair and personal care for women is more expensive. Clothing, women's clothing is typically priced higher despite fabric and production costs. And lastly, hygiene and health products. So pain relievers and other vitamins and medication targeted towards women are more expensive. These are just a few examples to be able to understand how the pink tax can find itself in our everyday lives. Why I chose the pink tax. The reason why I chose to focus my scope on the pink tax within the feminism realm is because it is a significant and pressing issue in my eyes. I also chose it because I have personally experienced the pink tax and cannot understand why women's and pink items are priced more. Research. Throughout my research on this topic, I have come to find out lots of information. A very big piece of information is that many states in the US do not have any laws put in place to prevent the pink tax, and neither does the federal government. I also found that this problem is happening globally and is still not seen as a major issue. For example, Nicaragua is an important outlier as the only country in the region that has changed from having no taxation to implementing taxes on menstrual products. Menstrual products manufactured in Nicaragua were not taxed starting in 2012. However, in 2019, the legislative power in Nicaragua decided to extend the list of tax goods to increase tax revenue and imposed a 15% tax on menstrual products. For implementation, part of the project, I have created a flyer showcasing pink tax and what it can look like in everyday life. I created this flyer to create an online campaign as part of my action plan to spread awareness of the pink tax and gender inequality. The campaign would also help those who have been affected by the pink tax to share their stories and experience and encourage others to speak. This is a great way to get the ball rolling on these discussions and foster a community. Women sharing posts showcasing price differences experienced firsthand has a huge impact. Although it may seem as a simple solution, activist organizations are also doing their part to educate women. So on the right, I have my flyer. It's titled Pink Tax How to Spot It. And it just has two razors that are visibly the same, however, different colors and priced at different price points. And at the bottom of the razors, it has why are women paying more for the same thing? Which is a great question that we should all be asking ourselves. And at the bottom, it states the pink tax is happening right before our eyes. It's time to fight back. Share your stories with unequal pricing using hashtag pink tax is real and let's demand fair pricing for everyone. So the goal of this flyer would be that women will be sharing the flyer online or using the hashtag to create this community of people who want to fight for change and abolish the pink tax. Lastly, for results and outcome, for this project, I anticipated a not so great outcome. Looking back, I have seen my progress. I believe that I have done a great job at advocating for the Pink Tax project. I have also been able to create a foundational layer throughout my project, which has allowed me to create a deep understanding of what my project is intended for. Overall, the whole project helped me to understand that activism about the pink tax could serve as a gateway into broader conversations on economic justice, intersectionality, and more subliminal ways in which gender inequality operates within everyday life. It is a call to revise the idea of feminism being all about grand gestures or historical milestones. Instead, it highlights the relevance of deconstructing those smaller yet significant ways in which gender inequality manifests itself in everyday society, right down to the products we purchase and at what price. Gender branding is still alive and well. Our findings show that Gender branding is a critical marketing strategy for personal care products. These findings are not necessarily inconsistent with the notion that we are moving toward a post gender or more gender fluid culture. Feminist activism can come in many forms, and it is a proof that small acts of resistance to demand a fair price can be as powerful as any form of movement. Lastly, I have my works cited, and that concludes my presentation. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you have an amazing day.